Here we go, everybody. Game 2 of the semi-final round. The Rattlesnakes are currently up 1-0 over the Assassins. If the Rattlesnakes win this game, the series is over, and the Rattlesnakes are in the championship. This is do or die now for the Assassins. Travis Price over to Rodman, who slams it home. Travis Price attacking the rim, floating it up and over. Here comes Dante Martin Jr. matched up against Russ Hopkins tonight. That could be a matchup to watch, as Russ Hopkins is an elite shooting guard, and Dante's had his struggles. Up top. I mean, obviously the #1 matchup is going to be Levi versus Travis, but unfortunately, the Dante Martin Jr. versus Russ Hopkins matchup, that could be a mismatch in favor of Red Rock. As bucket after bucket, as both teams are starting out very hot offensively. Here comes Levi McNeil now. Over to Bass, who finds McNeil, going up and under and blocked by Ridnour. Here comes Russ. Driving on Dante, spin move, gets stripped by Richardson. Good takeaway. Here comes Levi McNeil. Gets it to Bryce Lane. Bryce Lane puts it up, gets blocked by Rodman. Bass with the board and the putback. That's good. Score is 6-6, 6 minutes to go. Russ Hopkins now driving. Gonna try to go up and gets blocked by Bass. Dante up to Bass. Bass now driving. Behind the back. Dustin Bass, recently a power forward, made the switch over to small forward when the team decided to start playing small ball. I think they may have found his true position, as Dustin Bass looks like a really good small forward. Martin Jr. with the mid-range shot, doesn't go. Here comes Travis, takes the Harvey screen, goes up. Lane contests perfectly, but to no avail. Sometimes Travis Price's shooting is just too much for the other team's defense. Pass over to Martin. Martin gathers. Tries to find Levi McNeil, backdoor cutting, but gets picked instead. Kadeen using his bigger body to just block out Martin Jr. and get the easy left-handed layup. This is do or die tonight for A-Town. They have to win this game or the series is over. Levi, alley-oop, Bryce Lane slams it home. Bryce Lane has been the perfect fit for the Assassins since coming over. Travis back to Russ. Russ wide open three, drills it. Dante Martin Jr., a weak defender, matched up against the best shooting guard in the game today. This will be a mismatch all night. Martin crosses over. Bryce Lane gets called for the illegal screen. That is something you don't want to do against Red Rock, is put yourself in a hole early. Here comes Russ. Over to Nick Ridnour. Nick finds Travis. Backdoor cut, Russ Hopkins, layup is good. That's one thing that the Assassins need to work on in the offseason is their guard play. They are very weak defensively at the guard position right now. Very good offensively, as Martin Jr. is normally very good about not taking bad shots and facilitating. But defensively, they're anchored by Levi McNeil, who's a superstar offensive player, but I'd say just an average perimeter defender. Their backup guards that come in, you got Jay Moore, all offense. Ooh, Bryce Lane with a beautiful block. Garrison Fleming, absolutely all offense. Those are the two guards coming in off the bench. The rest of this A-Town Assassin team, they're good defenders. Richardson, great shot blocker. Dustin Bass, good perimeter defender at the 3 position. Bryson Lane, an all-around good player. I'd say he leans more towards the side of defense. Here comes Travis Price now. Leonard Taylor, Jay Moore, Oliver Barber check back in. Stuart Cotton in for the Rattlesnakes, as well as Mitch Haynes and Santos. Haynes, left hand, can't get it to go. Right Foreman with the rebound. Jay Moore driving, gets around Rodman, lays it in. Great lay in there by Rodman. Here comes Travis Price. Gets it over Stuart Cotton. Back to Mitch Haynes. Mitch Haynes gets it stolen. Barber in transition up to McNeil. McNeil, underhanded layup, that's good. The game is tied now, 15 points apiece. Mitch Haynes hands it to Travis. Travis driving. Reverse layup is good with the slam, actually. Reverse slam. Comes Levi McNeil. A-Town Assassins trying to set something up. Right Foreman, full screen. Now Right Foreman's going to go up with it. That's no good. Foreman hesitated with that wide open mid-range jumper, and that cost him as the defense was allowed to recover and contest when he finally did decide to shoot it. And now Santos beat Foreman for the inside position. Foreman has been very reliable at big man position all season long. But sometimes these big moments are just too much for young, inexperienced, not as talented players. Looks like so far he's crushing under the pressure. Jay Moore now facilitating the offense for the Assassins. Gets it back to Garrison Fleming. Another thing I don't like about the current Assassins build, Jay Moore and Fleming together in the backcourt is just a couple of ball hog guards that don't know how to spread it around. And that's never been the Assassin way. Rodman able to lay it in. Here comes Oliver Barber now. Kicks it over to Jay Moore, finds Garrison Fleming. Garrison driving. He's going to want to go up with it again, lays it up, but gets blocked on that one. Never really been the Assassin way to not spread the ball around like you see on that possession there. Great passing leading to the wide open drilled 3 by Barber. Barber's a great scheme fit because he likes to sit at the perimeter and take threes. That works out perfectly. It's the other 2 guards that struggle. Red Rock's side of things, they are real weak in their depth. Mitch Haynes struggled all season so far. Santos and Cotton are very good, but those are the only 2 role players that they have. Thankfully for the Rattlesnakes, Santos and Cotton have been so good that they haven't needed more. But could you imagine if the Rattlesnakes could actually get some talented players coming off the bench next season, which is what they look to do with the Tornadoes' first-round draft pick in the draft this year? If the Tornadoes could actually get a decent, I mean, they're looking at a mid-round pick. The Rattlesnakes are looking about a mid to late round pick with the Tornadoes. Well, I mean, at this point, late, considering the Tornadoes are in the Final Four. So let's say that Tornadoes end up winning it all. That'd be worst case scenario for the Rattlesnakes draft chances. The Snakes would have the last pick in the draft, and with that last pick, you're looking at players like Kenneth Michael, potentially a Bean Shep, potentially a Jeffrey John, who struggled on offense all year. You're looking at players, potentially Trelly Wright, depending on how many people pass him up. But, I mean, all those players can still be contributors in their own way for another team, for most teams. So that pick could end up being a very good depth filler for this squad. Fleming's going to drive, puts it up, and then good for me with the rebound and gets blocked. Cotton, alley-oop, Rodman slips at home. These Red Rock Rattlesnakes, though, might have the best starting five in the entire league. There are other teams that have higher overall starting fives, like the Chupacabras and the Ballers, but these Rattlesnakes, their starting five gels so well together. Chemistry would be definitely at a 99. Tendencies, scheme fits, they all work perfectly alongside one another, and that's why I give them the best starting five in the league. Here comes Russ Hopkins, matched up Dante Martin Jr. Alley-oop, trying to find Mitch Haynes, interesting decision, but it gets stolen pretty easily. Here comes Martin, alley-oop to Fleming, that's no good. Wagner gets it. Russ Hopkins in transition, finds Mitch Haynes, wide open three, just missed off the back of the rim. Fleming with the board and pushing tempo for the Assassins. Kicks it back, Jonathan Wright Foreman. Gonna need to get somebody. Gets it to Fleming again. Fleming back to Martin. Pick and roll coming. Martin puts it up and blocked by Santos. Santos, a very good big man. The Stingrays at this point have a factory of backup big men in the league. Louis Olson, Leandro Santos. These big men are just Darius West. They don't do much while playing for the Stingrays. And then they move on to a different team, become a starter or a heavy minute backup, and end up playing perfectly. One player I would like to talk about, some people forget, Dante Martin Jr. at one point was the star player for the Gotham City Lynx. Drafted in the top 3, I want to say number 1 overall actually, but I don't quite remember. Either way, Dante Martin Jr., a superstar, really taking to his new role as a role player here in A-Town, a facilitated playmaker. That's very hard to do, is to find players that are willing to give up the superstar status, the superstar scoring status, in order to take on a facilitator role. Dante blows past Russ, gets it back to Richardson, who draws the foul. Richardson, first one from the line, that's good. Second one, that's good as well. Score now 27-26, Red Rocks lead. Nick Ridnour bringing the ball up for the Rattlesnakes. The facilitator as a big man. Finds Russ, mid-range, no good. Wagner with the board, put back, Richardson blocked it. Dustin Bass, very weak inside defense there on that last play. Dante Martin Jr. able to draw the foul on the other end. First free throw, that's good. And the Assassins take the first lead of the game. We're now over to Mitch down to Santos. Imagine these Mitch Haynes minutes replaced by like a Josh Waters or something. That's my dream for these Rattlesnakes. One good bench guard to come in and take all these Mitch Haynes minutes. Mitch is good, I just think he's playing too much in very short amounts of time, like these other free agents are playing. Mitch is doing exactly what he needs to do, as you see that good layup there. But the longer he stays on the court, the more exposed he becomes. Dante finds Dustin Bass. Bass back to Dante for the three. No good. That's one thing at the three position that we would like to see Bass start to do better, is take over as a scorer. Dustin Bass, really just a facilitating defender. Very fast for his size. Very good ball handling. Very good passing. He's a very good shooter. He just chooses not to take many shots. Bass looking for an opening. Finds Levi. Levi, a couple fakes, spin move, driving, puts it up mid-range. That's good. Levi McNeil, so quick. Mitch Haynes, spin move, layup. No good. Richardson pulls it down. McNeil driving now. Mid-range. Off the back of the glass, no good. Bryce Lane rebound, put back. That's good. Chains over to Kadeem. Kadeem Wagner, Nick Ridnour. Great post move to get to the rim and score. Like I said earlier in this game, Red Rock currently leading the series 1-0. This is all or nothing for A-Town. They can't win this game. The series is over. Their championship chances are over. On the other hand, Red Rock, you're one game away from making it to your first ever SBF championship. Levi. Back to Jay Moore, who chooses not to shoot. What a bad decision there by Jay, who's an excellent three-point shooter. Jay kicks it back out to Levi. Levi now only has 3 seconds to do something. Double team comes. Double team mid-range. That's an air ball. What a bad possession. Like I said before, Levi, you could just see it in his face, so frustrated at his backup guards. Jay and Garrison Fleming both just not good decision makers. Ridnour driving, puts it up, no good. Lane with the board. Jay Moore could be a great player in the right fit. For the Stingrays, Jay Moore was fantastic, but he's just hasn't found his fit here for the Assassins. Richardson bounce pass, McNeil down low, got it, and one opportunity for Levi McNeil. Converts the free throw to put his team up by 2. Oliver Barber back in the game for the Assassins. That should offer some shooting at the 3 position. Travis Price finds Wagner cutting to the rim. Good scoring output this game by both teams so far. Moore hands it to McNeil. McNeil takes the screen mid-range. Puts it up, no good. Ridnour with the board. Here come the Snakes, up to Russ. Russ mid-range. That's good. Drills the mid-range jumper right in the defense's eyes. Jay Moore now driving. Mid-range floater, no good. Richardson pulls it down. Forces up the putback. Can't get that to go. That's where you really that's where you miss Jacoby Taylor. Jacoby Taylor was so good about getting that rebound and then having the awareness to see the wide open shooter, as Barber was standing there on an island by himself, ready for the 3, didn't get the putback. Moore lays it up left hand, that's good. I can say this, the Assassins general manager is in love with this year's rookie class. I don't know what more proof people need. Traded Levi McNeil's best friend and fellow superstar teammate Jacoby Taylor for KJ Collins. Then turned around and traded KJ Collins to receive 3 first-round draft picks, 2 for this year. So they literally sacrificed their superstar in order to get 2 late first round picks in this year's draft. And as said general manager, I can tell you I fully believe it'll be worth it when I have 2 dynamic rookies on my team for the next 5-6 years. As Red Rock is closing out the quarter strong, Levi driving past Travis, blocked by Nick. Cotton can have one last shot, can't get it to go. 7-point lead going into halftime now for the Red Rock Rattlesnakes. Alright, and we are back after halftime as you see Levi McNeil doing his best to keep his team in it. The season is over for one of these 2 teams. Right around the corner, at least, if the Assassins can win this one, then they can extend the series to 1 more game and give themselves a fighting chance. But if they lose, the season is over. Red Rock, on the other hand, has been notorious for blowing leads for years. This seems like a brand new team. These players on the court right now for Red Rock seem like a whole new team. So let's see if they can break that trend and get themselves to the championship game. I would love to see them go out with a 2-0 lead. Just take care of business with no hesitation. As you see, Russ is heating up just after half. That has always been the Red Rock memo, is to get a lead, blow it, lose the series. So, dominating game 1 win, and now a dominant game 2 lead. I am scared if I'm the Ballers or Tornadoes and have to face these guys in the championship round, if the Assassins can't win tonight. I mean, with how hot the Red Rock Rattlesnakes came out after half, you gotta like their chances. Bass, back to Levi. Levi, another double team comes. Martin Jr. 3. Bryce Lane tips it in. I mean, if you are the A-Town teammates, Red Rock right now, they're doubling Levi McNeil in every play. So you have to be ready as a shooter, and you have to drill those shots. Red Rock, very smart. The coach calling a masterpiece of a game. These double teams are working to perfection as Red Rock, as A-Town cannot convert on the 3s. Martin Jr. mid-range, puts that up, no good. Martin Jr. really struggling tonight. Travis Price goes up and got it to go. Travis Price, another person, for those of you that haven't followed the SBF for multiple seasons, used to play for the Charm City Talons, shot himself onto the bench, and then eventually shot himself into no minutes at all. Traded to Red Rock, won the MVP award the same season, and is now one of the best players on one of the best teams in the league. As Martin Jr. drills that mid-range shot. Something just clicked in Travis Price when he hit Red Rock. When he hit rock bottom, had no minutes, got traded for nothing. When all that happened, Travis Price, something clicked inside his head and he became a superstar. His Bass with the steal. Here come the Assassins. Weston Bass gets back to Levi. Levi takes the screen, mid-range jumper. That's good. Point lead for Red Rock now. Backdoor cut, Russ Hopkins layup. That's no good. Great defense by Dante Martin Jr. He's pushing tempo. Up court, Levi McNeil cutting Bryce Lane, lays it in, no good. Russ Hopkins playing great chase down defense there. Russ up to Nick. Nick goes up with it, blocked by Richardson. Bass pulls it down. Here come the Assassins. Dustin Bass, open three. Can't get it to go. Rodman pulls that down off Travis Price, Kadeem Wagner. Blocked by Richardson. Great defense both sides right now. Levi, mid-range, puts that up, drills it. 7-point lead for Red Rock. Richardson protecting the paint right now. It is a thing of beauty. Russ Hopkins driving on Russ Lane, finds Ridnour, puts it up. That's good. Nick Ridnour stretching the floor. Richardson was in a zone protecting that paint. Got caught stepping too far out, and Nick made him pay. 10-point lead for Red Rock. Time is winding down. The Assassins are running out of chances. It is hard to overcome a lead like this against Red Rock. Leonard Taylor checks into the game, as well as Garrison Fleming. Alley-oop to Levi McNeil is good. For the Red Rock side of things, they got Santos out there alongside Cotton, Russ Hopkins, Travis Price, and Harvey Rodman. Santos wants to go up with it, kicks it back. Harvey hands it to Travis. Spin move. Travis driving. Goes up. Kicks it over to Harvey. Mid-range. Wide open shot. That's good. Right now it's the case of A-Town. They're starting to figure it out offensively. But now where's their defense? Levi finds Richardson. Richardson tries to find Fleming open in the corner. Instead gets it stolen. Cotton gets it over to Travis. Travis lays it up strong. Can't get it to go. Taylor pulls it down. Dustin Bass to Garrison Fleming. That's good. Lets the three fly. Garrison Fleming brings the lead back down to 7. Travis alley-oop to Rodman. Might need to call him for a taunt there as he does a pull-up on the rim, but either way, that was pretty sweet, so I accept it. Levi over to Garrison. Garrison crossover. Looking to put it up. Instead kicks it out to Levi. Very smart play. Dustin Bass has it now. Bass waiting for somebody to get open, but nobody's doing much. Has to put it up mid-range. Banks it off the glass. No good. Russ for deep 3. Got it! Did he call bank, though? That's the question. I didn't hear it, but I guess we'll give it to him. Garrison Fleming gets it over to Dustin Bass. Bass again looking for somebody to get open, but nobody for A-Town can get themselves open. Kicks it back to Fleming. Fleming drops it to Richardson. Richardson matched up against Cotton. Shot clock violation. Very bad awareness there by Christopher Richardson. Red Rock is doing such a good job at locking down Levi McNeil and forcing other people to do things, and they're all just choking under the pressure. Russ Hopkins kicks it back. Harvey driving, lays it up, no good. Taylor with the board. Bass up court to Fleming, got it. Here comes Russ Hopkins. I'm really interested to see how the A-Town Assassins GM is able to make Dustin Bass work. A straight up facilitating defensive 3. But he's not like Kadeem Wagner. Kadeem Wagner is off the charts when it comes to his defense. He's just an average facilitator. Whereas Dustin Bass is off the charts with his facilitating and playmaking, but just an average defender. It looks like the Assassins want to build around Bass and McNeil for the future. Barber finds more cutting. More goes up, gets blocked. Richardson saves the possession. Has to pick it up. Levi McNeil has it in the corner. Gonna have to shoot it. Got it to go. Levi McNeil so good with a hand in his face. 10-point lead for Red Rock. Russ Hopkins, 3. No good. Fighting for the board. Richardson gets it. Here come the Assassins. Over to Levi. Levi crossover. Puts it up. No good. They really needed that shot to go to give themselves a 2-for-1 opportunity going into the fourth quarter. Instead, now Red Rock has a chance to increase the lead. Can't get the 3 to fly. Leonard Taylor with the board. Up to Moore. Moore to McNeil. McNeil thought about the 3 but couldn't get it. Now he's going to take that 3. Can't get it to fall. Red Rock heads into the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead over the A-Town Assassins. Red Rock is 1 quarter away from making it to the championship game against either Smashville or Motown. This Red Rock GM was one of the literal first set of expansion teams to join this league. Red Rock's GM, Chief Sika, has been on a journey since year 1 as an expansion team, making moves every single year, winning an Executive of the Year award, having one of his players win MVP, regular season record improving each season, and now here he is staring at the cusp right now of a championship berth. If I'm Red Rock, I personally hope Smashville makes it out of the next series. Not just because Motown's been as dominant as they have all year, but Smashville, very weak on perimeter defense. They're very good on the interior, but I trust Travis Price and Russ Hopkins to just fire 3 after 3 against Kabirov, Ken Yang, Irv Bishop. Those guys, in my opinion, don't stand much of a chance at stopping Travis and Russ. On the other side, Motown, they've got strong guard play, strong perimeter defense on top of elite dominant paint. So I feel like they could hang with Russ and Travis, and then also offensively drop the ball down into the paint and abuse the Nick Ridnour matchup. Nick Ridnour, very good big man. I don't know if he can match up against the Zach Boulder. Either way, Red Rock still has a great chance to win it all. As the score, the lead continues to climb for Red Rock. They are not taking their foot off the throats of the Assassins. They're showing why they're an elite dominant team in this league. This is a new Red Rock team. Absolutely new and improved. These guys, known as choke artists, multiple seasons before, even played games like this. Red Rock was so bad at choking away leads. And now here they are, able to close games out. There's still 6 minutes to go. Levi McNeil could still win this game for the Assassins, but at this point I'm waving the white flag. I'm ready to see Red Rock hoist the trophy, make it to the finals, and then hoist that trophy. Minus the Stingrays upset, the final 4 teams have been the 1, 2, 3, and 6 seed. Stingray is the only upset in the first round for the top 4 seeded teams. Then Guardians lost to the Assassins. That series went to 3 though. You might have to wonder, would the Guardians have been a better matchup against these Red Rock Rattlesnakes? Either way, they didn't earn their opportunity, so it doesn't matter, but always leaves the question. Jay Moore goes up with it, can't get it, Richardson pulls it down, kicks it back to Bryce Lane. Bryce Lane lays it up, no good. Ridnour pulls it down. That was Price now. Into it off the grid now. And now back to Price. Price open three, drilled. Red Rock is not giving up. They still have all their starters out there. Letting Harvey rest a little bit. The Santos, I mean, we easily step into the starting lineup at any point. The Assassins hoping that this squad here can keep the game close. Will they let Levi rest up when they're going to kick him in? Hope that he can win the game in the final minutes. But unfortunately, the squad not looking like they can score offensively. Like I said earlier in this game, right now that's the weakness for A-Town is their guard play off the bench. Very selfish play. Jay Moore kicks it over Dante Martin Jr. Dante driving. Lays it up and got it. Levi, Dustin Bass, they're ready to come in. They're ready to push these final minutes. Travis, beautiful step back, but Bryce Lane very smart there to jump into it and protect. More driving. Very questionable shot again by Jay Moore. He's ice cold. If I'm A-Town, which I am, I'm begging you, please call a timeout, get Jay out of there. Levi, Dustin are ready. Whole lot of time left. Russ puts it up mid-range, drilled it. And A-Town will not call a timeout. All right. Dante gonna drive, lays it in. That's good. Dante Martin Jr. playing well in this fourth quarter. Only the same as we said for Jay Moore. Matched up against Russ. Travis blows by the defender, gets Nick Ridnour wide open for three, drilled that one. 3 minutes to go. At what point do you put your superstars back in? No timeout called again. They're going to let it go down to the 2-minute mark. Jay over to Dante. Dante back to Leonard Taylor. Taylor back to Bryce. Bryce up to Dante. Good ball movement now. We need to find somebody open. Dante forced three, no good. Travis Price, that could be a dagger. Got it! 2:30 to go. Lead is 16. I think it's time to start congratulating Red Rock. As A-Town, they're now going to put in Levi, Dustin Bass, hoping for a last-second surgence, but unfortunately, I think the coach waited way too long. Had a timeout been called when the lead was 11, and Levi was given the ball, the lead could have been cut into rather than bad shots taken. Instead, the deficit grew, and now it might be a little too late. Levi finds Richardson, mid-range, wide open, no good. Great offensive execution there. Could not finish the play. Travis Price driving. Left, double team comes. Ridnour has it up top. 2 minutes to go. A-Town has no choice but to stop him here. Double team comes, kicks it back. Wagner from Price. Puts it up. No good. Here come the Assassins. Dustin Bass over to Dante Martin Jr. Driving, spin move, lays it in, blocked. Harvey Rodman coming in clutch on defense. Then Harvey slams it on Richardson. Harvey Rodman so powerful in the paint. $18-point lead. Any hope is over now. Congratulations to Red Rock, everybody within the organization. Congratulations all around. This win was earned. They swept the series 2-0. A lot of reporters were calling for this to be series of the decade, matchup of the year. But Red Rock just proved to be too much for this new A-Town roster. Maybe trading away Jacoby Taylor cost A-Town a chance at the finals. We'll never know, but I mean, this is a pretty good sign. Red Rock now just one series away from winning the rings, winning it all, being crowned as the best team in the league. We have 2 champions in the league so far. Smashville won the inaugural season. A-Town won the next. Season 3 was voided. No champion crowned. Here we go with Season 4. Red Rock looking to become that Season 4 champion. No repeat champions in the league yet. Smashville's on that journey. Red Rock's on the journey of becoming the first expansion to win a title. Thank you guys for checking out this stream. Remember to keep inviting your friends. We need more people in this league if we're going to make this game amazing. The more players we get, the more fun we all have. Thank you guys for checking out my content all the time. You are all amazing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, as I will give you guys a couple minutes to watch the confetti drop and the Rattlesnakes celebrate.